Alan, this is Camp Unity. Can you introduce yourself for the camera and the folks watching?
I'm Chris Hyatt, and I'm an alcoholic. Good. No, I'm just kidding. That's why I've been introducing myself lately. Camp Unity, I've been here, well, I can't really count the days. I started off Tent City 4, May 21st. And the reason I know that is since the day I got sober. That day, I watched in Tent City 4.
That's a momentous.
To remember.
Yeah.
That was up at Unitarian, where Tent City 4 was still going pretty good for where their outfit was running it then, but that's why I ran into Steve and Terry.
And they were your friends.
Yeah. We sat around the picnic table and smoked cigarettes and ate together and talked about things and what we were going to do. And one time, just before I got some work, I went over and helped another alcoholic clean up his yard. He'd been drinking way too long, so I went there and helped him clean up. It turned out to be a place to stay, and Steve and Terry and I were going to get a house near the area because Steve liked it up there. And so we kind of went back and forth, and it turned out we couldn't even get it. So that fell through. I stayed there, and Steve and Terry moved on. We talked probably on a weekly basis for a couple of months, and then we kind of separated out because things are going good for me. Been 4 or 5 months there at that house, and I started my rock bird houses and started knowing a lot of the community through AA, and the things turned around desperately on me one day. I had a surgery scheduled December 13th. Was the 1 year anniversary of my wife's death. And I was to be in surgery that day. And the people where I was going to stay weren't drinking, so I couldn't go back. And I called Steve. I canceled my surgery and called Steve, and he says, "We got everything you need. Come on up."
Wow.
Until I got her.
That's a turnaround.
Yeah, one day.
It's a lot going on.
More than 24 hours. Today, though, that's being turned around where I've got appointments. I got a primary care doctor. I am going to quit smoking. As of tomorrow, I'm no longer smoking. Everybody at camp's going to make me quit, even though I am going to, because I can have a surgery. Within 3 days of being out of tobacco, the surgeon has lined me up for number 1 surgery.
So anybody watching this video sees cigarettes in his hand.
No cigarettes.
Let them know.
No cigarettes. I ain't going to be smoking. I got God with me on this one. I've done my smoking. I've done my drinking through my life. It's time to quit.
There's a lot going on in your life. Can you talk a little bit about camp? What your hopes are here? What you've actually tried to make happen here?
Yeah, Camp Unity's a start. That's exactly what a lot of people have to start here. There's not many more places you can go besides under the bridge. And you can always get a meal out there, but, that kind of stuff. But the camaraderie, the setup, people, like you guys are doing things. That's an inspiration to me to be part of. So I kind of look at myself as a resident, not in and out. Somebody's just passing through. I want to help. And so I brought up my birdhouse thing. It's the stone bird homes called Forever Bird Home. You've seen them. And it's a real relaxing. It's also adventurous for a lot of people that like masonry and stuff like that. I mean, I did masonry for 40 years. I'm not capable of getting out on a job site now because of the ankle. I will do it in smaller versions, and they do well. And so far, I've got a few ladies out there that want to try it, and a lot of guys think they want to try it. And a little bit of discipline and stuff, it can be done. But it's very costly. It doesn't cost you anything to do it. And it's a good source of money on the side, too.
And something that you enjoy.
Yeah, I've always enjoyed masonry. My dad was a mason, so I just grew up with it. And now it's just part of me. And those are cool birdhouses. I mean, a lot of people like to make them.
You have another minute, but what do you have to say to the people that doubt what you're trying to do?
don't have to have faith, focus. And, boy, you gotta do something different from here. There's not much of a life out there. And this is a good start. It's a foundation of a beginning for a lot of kids. I mean, I see some kids out there that, holy cow, boy, they got a long ways to go. I've been there, I've done it, I want to share with them. I'm going to give it to them if they need it. And meanwhile, that brings me up, so I'm good. I mean, I'm happy where I'm at right now today. I can hang out with camp for life. I mean, like to see us, I get telling you, have our own property and have things like that for other people to make it.
Hey, Chris, I wanted to say thank you for sitting down with us.
Check.